One of the most effective ways of developing and implementing fast IT service management is to use workshops. There's a real bit of stage management about workshops. It's almost like a rite of passage. You actually get people in a room, and when they come out at the end of that day, something has happened and something has changed. So the workshop was a great way of crystallizing and motivating people to action. Crystallizing thinking, getting people together, understanding, sorting out issues, and then building a plan, a practical plan, and leaving people with a call to action to actually move forward, get things going immediately after the workshop. You need to follow it up very quickly, but if you do that, you'll get people on board much more easily and much more quickly than spending lots of time producing lots of documentation that nobody actually reads. Nice, short, simple documentation really works well. In tandem with a workshop, get moving quickly. So we've kicked off our project, we've got people on board, we've maybe done some workshops, we've got the CIO, we're clear on what we're trying to achieve. When it comes to implementation, we should then be very focused, and what we need to constantly check is, are we working towards the clear objectives, the tangible objectives that we've set out, both in the longer term and the shorter term tangible ones. So project management and project governance is really important to make sure that people are doing what they've committed to do, and that they understand the timescales and the dependencies. It's not something that can just be forgotten about. You get people that go to meetings and go, yes, that's a really good idea, and then don't do anything about it. They've got to be motivated and kicked into action to get things done. But the more tangible you make the project and the more tangible you make the objective, the more chance that they've got of actually delivering that for you, whether they agree with it or not. What's absolutely vital and very often gets lost is then to do a review and say, have we achieved those things? Have we achieved what we set out to do? And if not, why not? Never mind all the actual stuff that we've done. We might have produced lots of nice documentation. We might have spent lots of time doing workshops and talking to people and getting moving. But the proof is in the pudding. Have we met our target? And one of the advantages of setting shorter term targets is that you can very quickly rectify things. If you've got a 10-day or a 20-day or a 30-day piece of work, even if you get to the end of that and it's not working, it's still not a huge amount of time lost compared to 6, 12, 18 months. And only halfway through that, everybody realizes it's going wrong. So it's a great way of saying, right, well, let's just see if we can do what we've set out to do. Let's measure and identify if we've met those targets, and if we have, great, everybody can move on. If we haven't, then we need to do some more work. But not too much time, energy, and cost is lost by doing that. So that's one of the real benefits of keeping it short and fast and snappy.